Probably Battlefield.
Yeah. What do you think stages here for both of these characters?
Well, of course, Puff wants the largest stage possible,
Sure.
and of course she's going to ban the smaller ones, while Conn Man will ban the big ones. So we're just going to end up probably a counter pick at like Fountain, or yeah, most likely we'll counter pick to Fountain after this. But yeah, Marth Puff is a tough one.
Just a spacing battle.
That's right. Puff has that ability to carry a Marth all the way across the stage for a KO. And especially if the Marth doesn't have a double jump, you know, he's probably going to die. But, you know, Puff also has a hard time getting in with that big-ass sword with those disjointed hitboxes.
Right. There's this thing called the sword, and it has a very large radius of effect.
That's right. So if Conn Man plays his cards right and is patient and careful with his approaches, he should be able to avoid getting hit by a lot of attacks.
That's right. Also needs to put a lot of emphasis on capitalizing as many edge guards as possible.
Right. You can't miss these edge guards as Puff. But he's doing well. He is in KO percentage from a tipper, I think, on Battlefield. I'm not positive on that, but I would not be surprised if a tipper KO'd right now.
Yeah. If not now, then in, you know...
Then now at least at 84%. Right.
And in the next hit, so... But right now, just racking up that extra credit damage, you know. Still on four stocks.
And he's really doing a good job at choosing when to go in and what hits to take and which ones he can't. Looks like Conn Man's going to have this one. Yep, that's a stock.
So again, we haven't seen him drop a ledge guard yet, and we haven't seen him drop a stock. I think those two things are correlated.
Right, and he's making really good choices about when to go in. He hasn't eaten a single forward smash. Then again, Servian Ice hasn't thrown one out, but up tilt will do it. Very powerful move.
139 done.
There's a forward smash.
So Marth, you know, keeping center stage. Like I said, that
doing a great job with that. Yeah.
Sword. Just stay in that center. Don't get juggled on platforms and things like that.
Good trade there.
That's right. Trades for Puff right now are you know,
are bad.
Still great damage anyway.
Well, yeah, good damage, but too many trades.
Oh, not good for
like a forward smash will just end up in death. So that's not going to go off the top, but it looks close.
Good shield the eye there.
Right.
That poking.
Expected a forward smash there, but didn't see it. Would have left him vulnerable though.
And I mean, the tilts have enough knockback anyway.
That's right.
Oh man, reckless dash attack. Oh, that's a
this is up. There it is. And that's what we're talking about Puff getting in close, especially near the edge. If she can just keep it up, that's it. I almost expected a rest out of shield there. It's kind of sad I didn't see it. So dangerous to rest in this matchup. Marth does have a good punish with neutral B and tippers.
Yeah, I wonder...
and there's the rest.
The crouch rest punish.
Almost made you... Conn Man almost made us forget that Jigglypuff had a rest in that matchup. He did such a good job spacing out his aerials, choosing when to go in, and carrying Marth off the stage. Marth is incredible at attacking, but you know, if you get inside of his little bubble, you can really lay the hurt on him.
True. But now we're seeing a switch to Shiek.
Honestly, I'm really surprised with the character switch. I would say Shiek Puff is still in favor of Puff. Shiek just does not have a lot of good punishes on Jigglypuff on a missed rest. Not to mention if you jump, cancel, grab, and Puff has ducked, you are very likely to just eat a rest. But you know, it seems to be working well for Servian. He's keeping his distance. He's using the needles for pressure and a lot of forward air spacing. Misses the ledge there, but it seemed to have been working previously.
I feel like walling out Puff with Marth would be easier than walling out with Shiek.
With Shiek, absolutely. And you know, one of Sheik's best KO moves, her fair, is still going to be viable here, but you know, her down smash is going to be harder to land because a Puff is so aerial.
Right.
But knowing the Conn Man, he does use the ground very much to his advantage, but we're not seeing it too much here.
And I mean,
there's an up air.
It's going better already.
It is.
Even if we think on paper it shouldn't.
It's much even. Maybe Servian's really a Shiek main and was just trying his Marth to get it more experience. Who knows? Wow, great damage there. I mean, 60% is, I mean, 30% is a lot to put on the Puff, really. Doesn't KO yet, but I think another up air, strong hit, definitely will.
Yeah, control on this stage is super odd, especially with the transformations.
Right, the transformations, the awkward ledges. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium, it's a trip.
Stage control looks a little bit different on this stage than other ones.
Yeah, Servian Ice is doing a great job here, getting the damage done. Before, when Puff got in, wow, great stock. Before, when Dan was getting in on the Marth, he was converting and taking it far, but now it seems like against Shiek, he's unable to keep things going, and that Servian is winning when they get up close.
So one thing that last stock Puff has going for him in this matchup, other than the Marth matchup, is that he can afford to rest without dying himself. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So 2 stocks is not, I mean, Shiek got some work to do, don't get me wrong.
Sure, but you know, Shiek doesn't.
Opportunities, he can take them and not be worried about dying.
That's right.
A rest punish.
Shiek doesn't have the same punishes on a rested Puff. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna see a rest this game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Unless it's last stock. Definitely not this stock. I don't think. Oh my. This is tense.
That cave is helpful.
Oh my. Right, there we
Great
go.
tech.
And the throw with the awkward trajectory.
Wow, that up B. One more fair or up air might change the game.
So, gonna wait out this transformation. At least Puff would like to.
Looks like it.
I think the...
Great noodles, and that does it. All right, so now excuse us, we forgot to update the stream here.
And so it's 1-1.
1-1. Pretty unexpected, but that character switch really paid off for Servian Ice here. I didn't expect it with the Puff Shiek matchup, but he really made it work.
I'm trying to think if the stage or the character switch was more important in that matchup. You know
well, he did get a lot of early KOs off the top with that up air.
Yeah.
So that could have been useful for him.
Yeah.
It is hard to KO Puff from the side, as we know, with her ability to recover from anywhere as long as she doesn't go out the blast zones.
Right, so oh my.
Not a rest there, but you could tell he wanted it.
So we're on FD for game 3. Again, Servian Ice and Conn tied 1-1 here in the set. Mate Spins, thanks for coming to the stream, man. Allie sent you, that's awesome.
That's great.
She's around here.
She's actually right behind us. Mate Spins.
Mate Spins. Nice.
Allie says hello.
Allie does say hello. Mod of the Strem. But, oh my.
Should be a stock. Oh,
Trades,
not yet. Can he keep going it?
What's going to have to happen is that Dan's just going to have to get a carry here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know, got to get his offstage game going. I think
hard against Shiek with her much better recovery compared to Marth. Wow, great forward air.
Good DI to stay alive as well.
Right, that should do it.
That'll be it. But, you know, 97%. Puff can kill soon.
Sure can. But, you know, these players are playing for staying in the winner's bracket, so that should do it. See, that's all Puff needs to keep this game even.
That's right. But if Shiek, like you said, has a pretty varied recovery, you know, can use a couple different options, and if they are, you know, if Conn can't make the right guesses, he's not really going to get too many...
Yeah, he's going to have a hard time.
Too many punishes off stage.
Great back airs there. He can't let Servian run away with the percents here.
Right.
Because that will happen.
Bad DI. Of course, 93, not going to really matter too much. That's true, though. We definitely, I mean, Puff would like to keep this as even as possible in percents.
Right, I know that sounds generic, Stream. Everyone would want that, but...
But
It's important for Puff.
Exactly.
Just as it's important for everyone else. Oh, good read there. Good read there.
So usually what happens there is Puff grabs a ledge, and Shiek is forced to go on stage, and then a punish happens. But you know,
Dan thought ahead, and well, maybe Servian thought ahead, and Dan thought ahead again, and decided, I'll stay here. Yeah.
But against Shiek, it's never a bad idea to roll up. That way, you can still punish if they go on stage.
Yeah.
And if they go for ledge, you still got the. Oh my. Still got the ledge.
Yeah, for a quick second there, Conn was in the lead percentage-wide. But that close quarters game with Servian Ice just changed that completely. Now there's quite a big percentage deficit, 50% or so.
Bouncing fish or not? Yeah, Shiek has no bouncing fish. Oh my.
Wow, got him with that.
Shiek abusing that ledge invincibility.
Man, those forward tilts and aerials are really stopping Conman's approach with that back air.
Short hop nair and short hop fair. I think it would beat. I mean, I think Pound would beat it, but otherwise.
It's such a risk.
Oh my gosh, my food's here.
So we weren't allowed to do takeout and with the half price submission on. We're like, just order more. So we ordered 3 each, and then the guy goes, well, I don't know if you can eat all this submission. I'm like, yeah, we might have to take it all.
Well, I appreciate it. Was it delicious?
Yeah, I got
Uh-oh.
Oh, you dog. You dog.
Gets punished with that accidental Zelda transformation just with a pound. Would have been interesting to see a rest there.
This is the bracket. This is first round of bracket.
You know, Conman has a lead here, 60%. That's pretty significant right now. 70%. I did not expect this, to be honest. It looked like Servian Ice made the necessary adjustments with Shiek and would take it.
Oh my!
But you know, it could still happen. You know, Puff is fragile, but the rest is on the board right now.
Right. And, I mean, like we said, he can afford to miss a rest. I mean, if he wants to go for something. I mean, like at this point, he doesn't have to go for something like that. But if it came to, like, you know...
The time is now, yeah.
I think he would take that opportunity.
Sneaks in there with a nair right under that aerial.
It's funny because the Shiek is almost playing like a Puff, kind of weaving in and out in the aerials.
Yeah, very careful spacing.
But I think
Shiek needed that.
Does it better because he plays Puff.
Right. Ooh, this could do it.
That's it. Shiek's dead. Very good games there.
That was a great match between Servian Ice and Conman.